Hey guys, today I'll be doing an unboxing of the TouchEZ keyboard flip case for the iPad 2 by Keypad. Now the TouchEZ is a wireless keyboard for the iPad 2. It uses Bluetooth technology, which you will need to set up on your iPad 2 before using the product. On the front side of the product, it talks about a few different features. It says you can choose between 3 different viewing angles of the iPad 2 keyboard depending on where you're sitting or what you're doing. Now right here it talks about how a charging cable is included. This is not to charge your iPad 2, this is actually to charge the keyboard itself. Now in the top left, it says that you can rotate the iPad 2 360 degrees. On the back of the package, it goes through a long list of features of the TouchEZ. I won't talk about all of them right now, but I will put all of them in the description below so you can check that out. I will be mentioning 3, by the way. So the first one is that it is soft to the touch and extremely quiet. What it means by that is when you're clicking down on the keys, when you're pressing down, you will not hear a very loud click, which is a very good thing. Now it comes with a built-in rechargeable lithium-ion battery, and the battery is rechargeable up to 500 times, which is very, very good. Now the standby time of the TouchEZ is up to 20 days. Now what I find very interesting about the product is that it comes with a list of different controls that are for the iPad 2. Now, for example, there is actually a key designated to brightness on the TouchEZ keyboard. So if you would like to raise your brightness or lower your brightness, you'll get 2 different keys for that. That's very, very cool. There's also a button for search, and there's a lot of other ones. I will put all of them in the description below as well. Alright, so I'll do the unboxing right now, and I'll show you what the TouchEZ looks like. So you will need to pull out a box that comes inside. You just pull this up, and you'll be getting the box, which has the TouchEZ inside. Now, it is a pull-up box. There's no tape. You just pull it up. Now, it comes with a little protective styrofoam. Alright, so you will be getting the TouchEZ, and it is in a little bag. So let's open the bag really quickly. Alright, so I'll pull it out. Alright, so one feature I find very, very nice immediately after looking is that it actually has a switch right here for locking and unlocking the TouchEZ. Now this is great when traveling, so it won't open with your iPad 2 inside, so that's very nice. Now you will have to move it to the right to unlock it, and let me just do that really quickly. Alright, so let me open it for the first time. Alright, so when you look inside, you will see that the keys are being protected. Let me just peel this off. Alright, you'll also see that where the iPad 2 goes is also being protected. Let me just take that off. Alright, so let's put the iPad 2 in and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so for applying the iPad 2, I just simply moved the where the iPad 2 goes to the vertical mode, the portrait mode, just to make it a little easier for me. Now you can see that there's a cutout for the camera and there's a cutout for everything, which is very, very nice. So let me just apply it really quickly and I'll show you what it looks like. So to do that, just simply pop it in. You'll hear a little click. There we go. And that seems pretty secure. Now, as it said on the front of the package, you can actually move the iPad 2 360 degrees, depending on what you're looking at or where you're showing it. So that's a very, very cool feature. Now, when you pull the flap out right here, you will unveil the charging cable for the TouchEZ itself. It's a pretty nice length cable, so that's very good. You can see it's pretty long length. And let me just take this out really quickly. So let me just slide it out. Alright, so once again you can charge the iPad 2 TouchEZ up to 500 times. So that's very good. Now when charging the TouchEZ, all you will have to do is plug the cable into the keyboard itself. You can see I just plugged it in to the right of the keyboard, and it should begin charging after plugging it into a USB port. Now on the front of the package it talks about how you can choose from 3 different viewing angles, and I'll show you that right now. So let me just pull this back really quickly. Alright, so the way to choose between the 3 is by pulling the keyboard itself forward a bit, and it will just slide. So you can just slide it out, and you can hear a little click to tell you that it slid out all the way. Now, you can choose between 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now the TouchEZ acts as a case also for the iPad 2. Almost every part of the iPad 2 is being protected by the TouchEZ. I'd like to let you know now that I will be doing a full review and giving my opinions and my thoughts about the TouchEZ in a later video. Now, if you would like to buy a TouchEZ for yourself, the price will be $99.99. I will put a direct link to the website in the description below. I would like to thank Conet for sending this product to review today. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.